Hello, and thank you for joining JTNC's pre-market weekly wrap-up. Here we're going to discuss the trades we took this week and kind of narrate it. So our expectation today, which is February 26th, last Monday, was that we'd pretty much just have a tight range, and that's pretty much what we got. We did make an attempt at bouncing off this 506.25 or 65 number, which was the first logical downside Tim had mentioned. And we were expecting a better bounce, but it's basically just those of them to the continuing trend. So not too much excitement today. On Tuesday, February 27th, our expectation for this morning was for the market to test those downward targets. And if we might be able to expect a rally, but it won't be anything too spectacular. We did hover around 506.25 right at the open there. And we held that for quite a while. The market just couldn't get through, so we did head for that next target at 504. And we got our end of the day muted rally. It was a little bit stronger than muted, but that's okay. This turned out pretty good. And on Wednesday, February 28th, our expectation for the morning is that the upper targets may be tested, but that we likely bounce off them and continue a downward path towards the larger targets. So we opened close to the first major target here on the downside, and we went for a test of the upper targets just like the analysis says. Couldn't do it, came back down, tried again, and the day just kind of fizzled out into sideways action. So that wasn't too much of a lackluster day. Thursday, February 29th, our expectation for the morning is that this burst from the PCE and unemployment news with continuing short term. So got a little burst of energy there, and we were expecting kind of maybe hit the lower target, like it says here, and then move higher. The long targets were on the upside quite possible to reach as well, Tim says. And as you can see here, the news came out, which was here. We ran into the open. It was short term, as Tim stated. And then we sold off pretty hard into 506.75. 506 held for a couple of hours, and the bulls just couldn't get it back up. We sold off, headed for the next target, ran out of sellers. The buyers stepped back in, and then we went for a pre-agreed attempt at those upper targets. As the analysis said. Friday, March 1st, our expectation for this morning is for a retest of the lower levels, but for the direction of the morning to at least initially be a bullish push for those upward targets. And here, they made an attempt at trying to get to these lower targets, but the bulls were just too strong, and we actually ended up getting our bullish prediction, and it was fairly strong all day into the upper targets. That was a good day, and the analysis is pretty much spot on. Thank you for joining us, and hope to see you next weekend for another pre-market weekly wrap-up.